Gate closed. It's Saturday, for crying out loud. Good morning, YouTube. Actually, it's more like afternoon, and I still gotta set that because daylight savings time. So it's about 3 o'clock. How's everybody doing today?
How is everybody feeling tonight?
Felt like I would make a video talking about this bike. It's stupid windy out here for some reason in Southern California today. So if the audio sucks, then you guys won't ever see this video. So yeah, as you can see, I have a Rebel 1100, which is different for all of you guys who are used to me having and seeing my 750, my Gixxer. So I just want to talk a little bit about why I got this bike, what I expected it to be, what it's turned out to be, and what I want to do with it after I've kind of given it some thought. So I started out by wanting something to commute with, a cruiser bike, something comfortable, low seat height, because I'm a short guy. Picture Danny Pedrosa, and that's pretty much me. So yeah, I wanted something comfortable, easy to ride, low seat height, that I could commute back and forth to work, because traffic in Southern California is utterly terrible. I'm talking splitting lanes all the way to work, about 30 miles. And the Gixxer, while it, does that job fine, I wanted to save the miles on that thing and on the tires, and really kind of dedicate it more to track riding. So what I ended up doing was I ended up getting the Rebel 500. Which did the job that I needed it to do really well, except for I needed more power. Honestly, that was the only gripe I had about that bike. It hit all the bullets as far as comfort and rideability and low seat height. It just didn't really have the grunt and the pull that I really wanted. So, so without boring you too much about all the details, I ended up getting this one. Still have the 500. My girlfriend rides that one. She loves it. We just did kind of a day tripper / weekend trip up the coast, and that thing did her just fine. She loves it. So I ended up getting this one, and it works perfectly for a commuter bike. I ended up getting the manual version 1100T. I wanted something that could carry like my lunch. I was sick of wearing a backpack. I wanted something that could carry my lunch. I really like the look of the fairing up front. It blocks a lot of wind, which I hadn't planned on, but it actually worked out. Like, it blocks a ton of wind, and it doesn't get like super cold here, but it does get cold when I'm coming home late at night from work, and that really helps a lot. Blocks the wind off your hands, blocks the wind off your chest, and after a long day at work when you're tired, you don't want a bunch of wind hitting you, making you even more tired. So I really liked that. After not long of riding the T part of this thing, which the T is just, as you guys know, this front fairing and some hard bags, and that's basically the only difference. So yeah, it was kind of a fluke. I got a flat tire and I took the bags off just to kind of make it lighter to push up onto the trailer to take it in to get it fixed, and it ended up, I really liked the look of the bagless 1100. Like, I thought I liked the bags, I thought I liked the way they look. Turns out I like it better with no bags. Not to mention the handling, that's like the biggest thing. So this bike is kind of known for having like a speed wobble at higher speeds. I think it's a combination of a few things. A combination of the stock tires, a combination of the suspension not being dialed in or set up correctly, and with the bags on there, it's like a million times worse. Like, I'm talking like tank slappers, not just speed wobbles. I'm talking tank slappers. And yeah, it was pretty frightening. So I ended up leaving those off. I guess the reason I got them in the first place, I wasn't sure of all that you could do to this bike. I didn't know you could add aftermarket bags, and I guess I wasn't looking to spend a ton of money like modding this thing. So yeah, that's why I kind of went with the T version. Soccer moms are like the worst drivers ever. They say motorcycles are dangerous. No. Soccer moms are dangerous. So yeah, I ended up getting the T version. Basically switched or took the bags off, and I'm really curious if I would like it if I took this fairing off, the front fairing. Like I said, it blocks a lot of wind though. That's kind of the only reason I've left it on. But they sell other ones that I've come to find out. The Memphis Shades one that Life of Birch has. Shout out Life of Birch. I really like what he's done with his Rebel. Which leads me to my next point of kind of what I want to do to this bike. So yeah, every kind of content creator that I see. So I'm coming from a track background. That's what I like to do, is ride track. I like to ride twisties. I like to go fast. I know a lot of guys that race, and I mean, that's just what I do. So this was kind of a slow me down bike, but I guess at the same time I still kind of ride it like I do my sport bike at times, and it's fun. But I was, obviously those handling issues are pretty big. So I'm like, if I could dial those in, get the handling done. So new tires. Metzler makes some, Pirelli makes some. Where was I? Oh yeah, tires. So Pirelli makes some, Metzler makes some that I've heard are good. There's a fork brace that kind of adds to stability in the front end. Obviously taking the bags off, making the rear lighter. But yeah, so a lot of the content creators that I see, they kind of just ride around town, a lot like what I'm doing right now. Nobody ever really pushes it, what you can do with this thing. And coming from a track twisty background, that's kind of where my mind goes. So there was a YouTube channel I found on the 11, on the Rebel 11, I believe. Shout out that guy. Oh, my girlfriend's texting me. Yeah, he took it to a track day. I was like, oh shoot, okay, like that's what I want to do to it. And I believe his was pretty stock. He had the DCT version, I have the manual version, but yeah, so I guess I'm kind of rambling, but that's kind of what vlogs are, right? Just people rambling. And you know me, I don't really do much of this anyway, but I like how Birch and a few of the other guys did, you know, aesthetics, the sound of the bike, the way it looks. I like Quasimodo, I believe that's his name, shout out that guy, how he did like longer trips, right? That was sick too. Like he rode super far, I think, to do a Life of Birch meetup. And then that on the Rebel 11 guy did, you know, the track day. But I don't know that he's done much more of that kind of aggressive riding on this thing, but that's kind of where I want to go with it. I want to still use it as a commuter because it cuts down on gas. It saves me time and headache getting to work. It's just, you know, more fun. And also see if I can set it up, you know, to really handle in the twisties really good, and then even maybe track it one day. Like, I think that would be super fun. So I guess more than just riding it around town, doing vlogs and installs, which there might be still a little bit of that, but I think there's more than enough channels that offer that. I wanted to offer more an aggressive style riding on the 1100, on the Rebel 1100. This is a 2024 Rebel 1100T. Took the bags off. I would like to mess with the suspension, the Burley brand stiletto shocks to maybe bring it up for ground clearance. I really like their MX pegs for grip. I'm not sure, those might scrape in twisties, I'm not sure, so I'll have to do a little more research with that. The Memphis Shades front fairing, that would look pretty cool. I hate these mirrors I got going on right here. So I want either take them off and have no mirrors or bar ends. They just look dumb if you're looking at the front of the bike. It looks sick, and then you have these like bunny ear, Mickey Mouse ear things sticking out, and I hate them. But when you're commuting, it's like you kind of need to see what's behind you and what's going on. So that's kind of the only reason I've left them. I really like that seat the Life of Birch has. I might put that on there, but that's kind of like not 100% necessary unless it really helps to kind of lock you in the saddle, like when you're hitting twisties and tight turns and stuff like that. Body positioning is going to be a huge deal. You're going to need to be able to get off the bike and shift your weight from one side to the other, and without upsetting the front end, and that's kind of hard on this bike. So anything that can help me do that, I will do. Sometimes you just have to ride like an idiot because everybody drives like an idiot. At least that person used a blinker, right? Some people don't even use a blinker, they just go. And if you're about to go up the middle to get away from all this traffic so they don't run you over, then they kind of slam right into you. So like I said, it's 3:10 and I haven't ate anything today. So this was like a quick little video, a quick little like what you can expect going forward. I haven't shot like hardly any videos. I'll even pull over somewhere in this empty parking lot over here. You can get some shots for you. Yeah, nice stop, dude. Ooh, look at that. What's that? Is that a Harley? Ooh, that's nice. I like that. I don't know why he parked so far. Shoot, I'm park up here. I'm gonna get a burrito. So I see no takeout only sign on here, so I'm parking here. Yeah, this was just like a quick video. What you can expect. More videos are gonna come. They're gonna be Jixer videos. They're gonna be Rebel videos. They're gonna be track videos, twisty videos. Mostly track, because I feel like I want to calm down on the twisties. I'm getting too old for that, and it's getting more and more dangerous. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please stay tuned. Like, subscribe, comment. See you guys later. Peace.